Welcome to the first edition of Wednesday with Weezy. So, do you want to make videos? You think you want to make videos, you ponder about making videos, but you think you need a lot of fancy equipment to produce those videos, or that you don't have the skills or the know how to do that? Well, you know what? That's what I'm here for. I help people learn how to make videos. And guess what? You don't need a lot of fancy equipment. All you really need is this little device that we carry around with us all the time. This is a powerful tool. So, if you want to know more about using your smartphone to learn how to produce your own videos, stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. So this is my first episode. And if you don't know me, I'm Weezy and I am a video producer. And yes, I used to go out and help people make videos, but now I teach people how to make videos because as the evolution of the smartphone has become more and more easy to use. It's just a lot of this stuff is plug and play. And with just a few tips and techniques, you too can make your own videos. Um, so, so I've been a video producer for like, oh, 13 years. I had to do the math really quick. Um, and I just it's always been a thing for me since I was a little girl. I didn't even realize it until after I was out of school for video production that it really was a childhood dream of mine to work in the video industry, or some kind of production that involved video. But my dream was not to be in front of the camera. Mine was to be behind the camera. I didn't really care what I did or what I did. I just wanted to do something behind the scenes. I really thought it was very glamorous. And if I look distracted, it's because I'm looking for something to put up here. Um, let's see. I'm looking. I have something I want to put up here on the screen. Yes. I want to say hi and tell me where you're coming from in the comments, even if you are watching replay. Because I do like to know if somebody is watching um, while I come on live. So I've told you my little background, and so during COVID, we weren't allowed in places uh, to film because everybody was in lockdown. And it was imperative that people learned how to work Zoom for meetings, for video chats, for video meetings, to start using video more in order to get their message out to the public. And on the internet, if you are in business and you want attention on social media, video is the number one way to do that. So you've heard me. If you've known me, that is my preach, that you should be using video of some sort. But there's a lot of people on the internet and they show a lot of fancy cameras, they show a lot of fancy gear. And over evolution of time, the smartphone has become such a powerful tool. And they you can make beautiful footage with your smartphone. Heck, you can even make e-courses these days with your phone. You can run your Zoom calls, you can record from Zoom. I'm using a platform called Restream. I can use this platform and then I can cast going live doing this in several different platforms at one time. I can also record my videos here. You can use Zoom to record your videos. All you need is a webcam. So, really, there is no excuse other than really fear, intimidation, insecurity that really holds most people back from starting to do video. Because let's face it, none of us like to see our face on camera. We're never really happy with a picture of ourselves, and we don't like to hear ourselves. And you know what? It took me years to overcome doing that. I would put people in front of the camera, I would talk them up, and they would have voice those same things. And I'm going, you'll be fine. But you know what? I didn't put myself in front of the camera. So during COVID, I said, you know what? If I want people to go in front of the camera, then I need to too. So that's a little bit about me here in the first episode, for those who don't know me. So I do teach people how to go ahead and use their smartphone to do video. And I just want to say, if my phone rings, I have to answer it, because today it's difficult for me to come in front of you guys. But one of my dogs are sick. If you don't know this, I have 4 dogs, and my oldest girl is really sick, and I'm waiting for a vet call. So if that comes, I am going to have to jump off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to speed ahead and talk about using your smartphone. So, using your smartphone, the biggest thing to know about using your smartphone is becoming familiar with the settings on your smartphone. Um, and I have videos, I have an e course talking about using your smartphone. So, if you want to see how to do this, you I'll put up a link in a little bit of how you can purchase the e-course. But um, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted about this phone call. I'm having a hard time keeping myself together here. But anyway, using your smartphone is so easy, and there's little apps that you can use, teleprompters, if you're afraid you're going to get lost. There's, writing with sticky notes is another way you can start using your smartphone. And the other thing I want to talk to you about today is using a little bit of gear. A little bit of gear, really, because you're worried about how you're going to sound. Um, Using a little bit of gear really puts you more into a confidence zone. Um, and if you include that in your plan, you are going to feel more confident in doing video here on with your webcam or your smartphone. But I'm going to stick with my smartphone today. And the biggest thing to know is to know, if you're using a platform, which way you need to hold the phone. So, like if you're doing shorts or reels that are very popular right now, that I highly encourage you to start doing, um, hold your phone this way when you record. If you are doing long form video or courses or something like that, hold your phone in this mode, 16 by 9. So you're always going to hear me say 9 by 16 format or 9 by 16. That is a format thing that you need to know to um, go ahead and get used to knowing this kind of information. But so that's a little bit about being brave about using your smartphone. But who wants to make video? Well, everybody these days are making videos. Not everybody, but it's easy with the smartphone to make videos. But you're going, but I'm not in business, Weezy. I'm not big on social media. I'm, you know, I'm just I like to go out. I travel. I like to take a little bit of scenery shots. I have my kids and their soccer games or, activities that they're involved with. Maybe you're a grandparent and maybe you want to take pictures or things of your grandkids. I want to take your brain just a little bit. So that's things that we typically think about. But do you have special skills? Do you have a special, say, like recipe that you want to share with your family? Do you have special knowledge that maybe somebody else in the world needs to know? And you want to share this knowledge, but you're just not sure about sharing this knowledge. These are ideas, brainstorming ideas of how you can impart your wisdom, being family, legacy, or mentoring, to create videos and share them on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, these different platforms. That's what I'm here to help you go ahead and start doing. And with a little bit more knowledge, knowing how to plan, how to prepare, and then how to practice for these events, along with a little bit of gear, are going to make you a so much more confident when you go ahead and start using these videos. But that is what Weezy is here for. I'm here to help you make your plan, to make strategies. And I'm just going to throw out a few ideas for this first edition. And I'm just going to go ahead and let you know that I do have a blog about gear and what kind of gear that you're going to use. Going into that, you use a little bit of a tripod. In my blog, I talk about using what's called the rig system. That's one piece. Let's see. Do I have that? Let me share my screen and I will show you. Let me show you what I am talking about. So I'm going to share my entire screen. Just bear with me for 1 second. I forgot to pull this up this morning. So let me see. Hopefully this is the rig shot. Yes. So this is what I'm talking about, a rig. So it's this frame right here that your phone sits right in the center. But then look off to the sides. There's nice handles that you can hold if you're going to do hands-on videoing. But here's your mic and here's a little light. And so you're going to be able to capture everything. But say you're not hand holding, you're going to want to use a tripod. Um, Tripod, something like this. And then you can mount the rig right here onto this tripod. Now, say you don't want the rig with this tripod, you can use it as a selfie stick. Or if you have a camera, you can use this tripod for a camera. And I am a big proponent for using um, these kind of tools. I'm trying, you're going to have to just give me some grace here because I'm running this little show by myself and it just takes a hot minute to find where I need to go. So, um, those are the two basic things that you have to have. And of course, the smartphone. Um, but then if you, in the blog, I talk about, having a mic of some sort. Um, and then There's a couple accessories that you're going to need to get everything mounted onto the rig correctly. But all of this is in the blog that I have on my website. And if you want to capture that, um, just go ahead and scan this QR code and it will take you straight to that blog to go ahead and get this information. But it's imperative that um, you feel more comfortable and more confident, because the more confident that you are, the more you're going to want to do this. And I have tons of more ideas, but I'm not going to take time to do that today. Today, I just really wanted to come on, talk about, introduce myself in case you didn't know me, talk about the smartphone and how you can be a little more confident if you use a little bit of gear. And if you, sorry, I'm getting a little hoarse. Let me hide this. And I want to go back here to captions. Somewhere here. Oh, yeah, somewhere here. So I also told you that I have an e-course and talking about the smartphone. It's a nine modules, talking from introduction, talking about the mindset, the fear factor, and maybe that's what we'll talk about more next week, is the fear factor, the fear of the imposter syndrome and different things like that, but a little mindset information next week. Um, but if you are interested, here is the information that you need for my course, and I will also put this into the comments and into on YouTube description and in Facebook, so that you can capture these things that I have shared. And if you're on my email list, all of this will be in there too. But before I lose my voice and before the vet's office may call me, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for joining me today. I hope you captured something out of this, some encouragement out of this, of planting the seeds of why you might want to be using video a little bit more. But I'm going to come here every Wednesday. Tell your friends if they are interested in doing video. Sorry. Then maybe they want to join us here for more Wednesdays with Weezy, where you're going to get some tips and tricks. And one more thing, one more announcement I want to make, and this will be in the descriptions too. I hope you don't know where to start. You think you want to formulate a plan, or you're planning something else. I hold a monthly happy hour, and during that hour we talk about the different things with other people of how to do this stuff, making suggestions, just sharing your ideas, because not everybody in your tribe is very interested in it. This is a safe place that if you don't have somebody to talk to about your dreams and plans, you can come to happy hour. But all of this information is on my website, www.weezy.inc.com. And just go there and you can find things about happy hour. There we go. October 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern time is when happy hour is. And there's a link at my website to sign up for that too. So that is all my announcements. I thank you for joining me today. And if you watch this and you like this, please share. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook to find all these, to follow me for all of those details. So you can capture those things down there on the ticker, where to go and find me. So I hope you have a great day, and we will talk to you next Wednesday for another live of Wednesday with Weezy. Bye now.